Hi, my name is Diane Hollis. I'm a Gulf War veteran from 1991. After I served in the Gulf, I later had 3 children. All 3 of my children suffer from Gulf War syndrome. My son had a stroke. My other daughter has amplified muscular pain disorder, which is a severe pain disorder that's pretty much untreatable. And my third child has a condition where her central nervous system never developed. I never did drugs. I never drank. I really felt I was a very conscientious pregnant mom. I thought when I had my children, I made a lot of effort to be a good mom. Made sure they were fed properly and everything else. So somehow I hit the neurological lottery 3 times, and I attribute that to the Gulf War syndrome. Now, I went to graduate school for my master's in social work, and every time I had to do a paper, I did it to help veterans in one form or another. So I did a policy paper for 2 semesters. Policy was probably one of the best classes I ever took in graduate school because I learned how to communicate with people regarding policy, practice, and procedure. So it was a very useful tool. That's just a side note. So I wrote a policy paper and I did a proposal and I sent it to the President Obama and I sent it to President Trump recently. I wrote to the media. I wrote to some Pennsylvania congressmen. I wrote to everyone and anyone I could think of, and no one ever responded. Now, right now, there's 4 soldiers that have passed in the line of duty, which any veteran that has served feels a tremendous remorse when one of ours fall. I mean, it hurts us like almost like losing a family member. And I have a lot of education too, and I'm having a hard time understanding how things work where constantly nobody responds to you. Now, let me just say this. I am very, very tired of the media criticizing the VA. The VA has been nothing but wonderful to me and to my family. They have always been there for me. I am not the veteran complaining about the VA. The VA does have a law for offsprings that were affected by spina bifida. It's actually more than just spina bifida. There's 13 clusters of different things that happen to the offsprings. I'm not asking for compensation. I'm just asking for research. I'm asking for some kind of understanding from the VA, and I'm asking for someone to acknowledge it. Too often, I feel like our government moves too slowly. With the Agent Orange and all the health problems that occurred with our Vietnam era veterans, it took many years for them to acknowledge certain things as a disability claim. In some cases, up to like 40 years. I'm not going to get into a debate about the Vietnam era. I'm a Gulf War veteran. I have 3 children, and I hit the neurological lottery. It just doesn't happen. I hit the lottery 3 times. So I'm asking for someone to forward this to someone in the media or for someone to give me some advice on who to contact. Look, I've written to Oprah. I've written to Ellen. I've written to the doctors. I've written to Dr. Oz. I've written to USA Today. I've written to CNN. And I've written to all kinds of different people. And I have not had one person respond. So I go to school and I learn about the rights of the media. I learn about the way our Constitution works. I learn all these things, but it's not working for me. And so much emphasis is being put on these 4 soldiers that passed. You know, when my son had a stroke, that had to be the most scariest thing that ever happened to me in my life. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm not asking for anything. I just want someone to care about our children. I guess my biggest fear as a Gulf War veteran is that I honestly feel that my life will be shortened, my lifespan, due to my service there. And I'm okay with that. But who's going to tell my story as good as me? I'm not going to have many opportunities to tell my story. So if you have any suggestions, any advice, let me know. Thank you very much. God bless you.